Yo guys, what is up? Plus here, and welcome back to another video. So, before I get into today's story, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm thinking about doing a tips video. It doesn't necessarily have to be about weed, the tips, it can just be about anything. So, if you guys leave me some suggestions down in the comment section below, I will definitely start that series. Same goes with life stories. If you leave me some ideas, I might have done that in the past and I might be able to tell you guys a story about it. But anyways, today's story is about the time that this fucking scumbag took our weed. And I'm not trying to pull an Xcode A, but this fucking guy took our weed, and it was just really fucking gay. And you know, if you're about to jack somebody's weed, you're a scumbag. So this one day, it was like, I think it was third period or second period, I can't really remember, but me and my friend were walking to this smoke spot, and like, I don't even think that we had weed. This one girl that was with us had weed, and we were like walking down the sidewalk on school grounds still, keep that in mind, and we fucking just like ran into our dealer and we were like, "What's up, man?" And we both just like whipped out some cash and handed it to him, and he just like handed us dime bags, literally like right in front of the school while school was in session. And my friend bought, I think, 2.5 grams and I bought 1 gram, so we had about an eighth total. And we walked to the smoke spot, and me, this kid, and this girl are all smoking together. And out of nowhere, this one kid who, I mean, I guess I could say that I'm friends with him, but he's a fucking douchebag, man. He's like the biggest fuckboy I know, and he's really fucking annoying sometimes. But at this point in time, I did like him, and I did think that he was my friend. So he walks back into this like alleyway that we're smoking in, and he's like, or I'm like, "Bro, come over here, man, you got match?" And he's like, "Yeah." So at this point, there's like 4 of us, and we're all just sitting there blazing up on this fucking staircase in this alleyway. And after we got done smoking, me and my friend both stashed our weed, because you have to be a fucking retard to bring weed into school. Like, I mean, you probably wouldn't get caught, but there's a slight chance that the drug dogs might show up out the fuck of nowhere. So it's a pretty bad idea, because you could just be sitting in class with like a dime bag in your pants, and then out of nowhere there's like a dog, and then you're fucked. So we just always stash our weed. That's just what we do. So we go to stash our shit, and keep in mind, everybody's right fucking there watching us stash our shit, which, I mean, I trusted everybody there. Like, I didn't think that they were gonna come back and jack our shit. So we like stashed our stuff under this mattress in this alleyway, and then we went back to class, and during lunch we came back to smoke, and we fucking look under this mattress and the weed isn't there, and we're like, what the fuck? So then we completely move the mattress so we can see under it, and there's no fucking weed there, and we're just like, what the fuck? So then we kind of put 2 and 2 together, and we were like, well, that girl wouldn't steal our weed, because I know for a fucking fact she would not steal our weed. Like, I'm pretty sure that she had like 5 grams on her that day anyways, so why the fuck would you steal weed? Like, she's just not that type of person. I seriously doubt that she took the weed. Like, I would bet my fucking life that she didn't take our shit. Like, I'm pretty sure she didn't. So that left one suspect. That left your boy. And I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about that fucking crackhead that we saw in the alleyway that matched us a few bowls. So we walk back to school, and we're like fucking roaming the halls just trying to find this kid, and we're like, asking all of his friends if they've seen him, and they're like, no, we don't see him. And then finally we walked up to these kids that he knew, and we were like, hey, did you guys smoke with this kid at all? Like, did we kind of told them what the container we had our weed in looked like, and they were like, oh no, nah, we didn't fucking see that. So then we finally fucking find this kid, and we're like, did you steal our weed? And he's like, nah, what the fuck, I would never do that. And we're like, alright, whatever. So then we walk all the way back to the smoke spot just to double check the area and see if the person like may have stolen our weed but put it somewhere else and stashed it. So we're like searching through all this shit, and then it was snowing out. There was like a fuck ton of snow on the ground. So we saw these footsteps that like led down into this little ditch that led into a bigger ditch, and we go down into this ditch, and the footsteps are just keep going down this little tiny ditch. So we follow the footsteps, and then they end at this huge ditch. So we're like walking into the middle of the huge ditch trying to see if the weed is stashed there, and like I said, there was a fuck ton of snow there, and there's this creek that runs through that fucking ditch. So I'm like walking through this ditch, and out of nowhere I'm like knee deep in freezing ass cold water because I broke through this ice, and I almost like fell into a creek of freezing cold water, and it was so fucked, dude. Like, we didn't even find our weed. It was so goddamn shitty. Like, my pant leg and my shoe was soaked in dirty ass ditch water, and it was freezing fucking balls outside, and oh my fuck, dude, I can't even explain to you how pissed off I was. So then we get up out of this ditch, and guess who we see walking down the fucking road with his friends about to go and smoke? We see the fucking crack baby that took our fucking shit. So we're like, man, did you fucking take it? Like, we won't even be mad, just did you take it? And he's like, no man, I didn't take shit. So then he fucking walks away, and this one kid who we're actually like really good friends with was with him. So after that period, after the next period, my friend messaged this kid, and he was like, hey, did you happen to see what the weed was in when he like took it out? And the kid was like, yeah, it was in this little pill pouch, and that's exactly what our fucking weed was in. So then this is where it gets fucking retarded. We end up skipping 6th period, and we just roam the fucking halls looking in these classrooms looking for this kid, because after he told us that it was in a pill pouch, we fucking knew. So we finally actually end up finding this kid, and he comes out, and we're like, dude, do you have our weed? Like, seriously, give us our fucking shit. And he's like, nah, I don't have it. So then he's like walking down the hall, and my one friend was starting to get pissed. He was like, dude, give me my fucking shit, I know you have it. And he was like, oh, I didn't fucking take shit, god damn it, I didn't take fucking shit. And we're just like, give us our fucking shit. And then finally, this teacher actually came out into the hallway, and he was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You should be in class. And we're like, fuck you. And then that was pretty much the end of it. We ended up going home that day with no weed. Some fucking crackhead stole it. So I hope you guys learn a lesson. Don't stash your shit in front of random ass kids, because you might get it jacked. This has been Plus. Leave a like, leave a subscribe. Peace the frick out.